Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the one.
Mike Tyson almost killed his sparring partner in a recent video, which serves as a warning for the Disney kid Jake Paul ahead of November 15th. Moreover, Roy Jones Jr. had an exhibition match with Mike Tyson back in 2020, and he commented that Tyson's strength remains unbeaten. Roy Jones got hit in the chin with one of Mike's devastating punches, and they felt really powerful. Jones said that Mike Tyson hits really hard, and it's more like a mule kicking the person in the face.
Exhibition, what'd you feel about Tyson when you did the exhibition with Tyson?
Mike Tyson's still the strongest puncher that I ever been in the ring with, ever. At 55 at the time, now I think he's 57, about to be 58. He's still the strongest puncher I've ever been in the ring with. First time he hit me in my chest, I feel like a mule had kicked me in my chest. So if he hits anybody on the chin with a shot like that, they're going either out or they're going down, especially guys that are not used to being hit like that. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of people like Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, these guys are bigger and they can take it, but Jake Paul, I don't think he's going to be able to take that. It might hit him on the chin like that. We'll see, but it's going to be tough.
Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, was not at all interested in the Jake versus Mike bout and completely shunned the reporter.
Canelo, thank you. What about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? What do you think about that fight?
In another interview, Canelo Alvarez shared that he can take on both Mike Tyson and Jake Paul at the same time, expressing his superiority in the ring. Alvarez also expressed concerns about Tyson's age and said that it's a risky fight for him at 58 years old.
Who do you think would be a harder fight for you right now, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? In a hypothetical scenario, who do you think would be tougher for you?
I think if you put them together in the ring with me, maybe it's gonna...
Maybe both together?
Maybe it's gonna be a little complicated.
But one or the other, they're not the same, you think? They're the same, you think, for you? Who do you think would win between them?
It's hard to say, but you know, it's risky for Mike Tyson.
Really? Why?
Sure. Yeah, because he's 57 and 58, I don't know.
MMA star Sean O'Malley gives his friend Jake Paul a lot of credit, saying that he has been playing the sport for 5 years and doesn't see him losing. Additionally, Sean stated that Mike Tyson's bout will not end well for him.
There's limits to what you can do when his body's been through it. You know, you can't count him out. I just feel like Jake's too locked in, too in it, been in it too long. With like in the last 5 years, who's been in it more? I think that matters. And what is he, 30 years younger? I just don't see this ending well for Uncle Mike Tyson.
Sean O'Malley has supported Jake in all his previous bouts and said that Paul's advantages were youth, strength, and quickness. Even though it might appear that Mike Tyson's style would be more advantageous in the 2-minute rounds, Jake Paul will eventually win.
Speed, power, even at this point, Jake's not a little guy. Jake's a big fella. He's just... I think the rule set will play a role. You know, is it 2 minutes? Is it 4 rounds? Is it, what is it going to be? So I think that'll matter. I don't even know if that'll matter. I think Jake's going to probably dominate.
On the other hand, Jake Paul has released his own version of training sessions in response to Mike Tyson's videos.
August, I'm back, baby.
It may not look like it, but Jake Paul is taking his fight seriously, since he went all the way to Colorado Springs to train with Olympic-level champions.
Psych! You really thought I was partying? We out here, high altitude, Colorado Springs, with the Olympians, Team USA Boxing. Let's get it! Let's go! I'm coming for you, Mike!
American wrestler Cody Rhodes supported Jake Paul's forecast, stating that while many people might not believe him, he is trained for battles by the greatest pros with the best equipment. Rhodes declared that people will never be able to see the renowned Mike Tyson knockout against a more formidable opponent like Jake Paul.
Tricky one. I think everyone, when it comes to a Mike Tyson fight, even today, want to see this big legendary Mike Tyson knockout, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul have a wonderful gym, Problem Child Gym down there in Puerto Rico, where I once got to visit, and I was blown away by. They have every modern training thing you could possibly think of, surrounded by the best professionals. And I know you see them in all these social and these influence videos and all this different content creation. They have such an arrogance and such a bravado, but if you've ever met either of the Pauls, they seem to be the most disciplined guys in the room. So as much as I love Mike Tyson, I think that's Jake Paul all the way.
Mike Tyson has frequently shared clips of his intense training sessions on social media, leaving fans and professionals astonished by his impressive form. Observing Tyson's strength and agility, many were led to believe he might just deliver a knockout blow to Jake Paul, proving he's still a powerful contender in the ring.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Professional boxer David Benavidez praised Jake Paul for taking on the challenge of fighting Mike Tyson, noting that Jake has the youth and strength to make a mark in boxing. However, Benavidez didn't dismiss Tyson's abilities, emphasizing that Mike Tyson is still Mike Tyson, even at 58, acknowledging the formidable presence Tyson brings to the ring.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Lennox Lewis, who previously faced Mike Tyson in his prime, refuses to count him out just yet. Lennox shared that he has witnessed Tyson's training sessions firsthand, and it doesn't seem like he is slowing down with those incredible punch combinations.
You recently stepped in the ring with Jake Paul. You guys seem to be buddy-buddy, man. What do you think it's going to take for that guy to beat a Mike Tyson?
I think Jake Paul, shout out to Jake Paul, he's a great guy. He's very dedicated to his sport, so I think he knows what it takes to be Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson's always Mike Tyson. Like you said, people don't have a plan until they get punched in the face. So what Mike Tyson does.
Moreover, Lennox Lewis remarked that Mike Tyson's age shouldn't fool Jake Paul, as Tyson not only knows how to take punches, but delivers them even more powerfully. Lewis emphasized that Tyson's resilience and punching ability remain strong despite his age, making him a serious threat in the ring.
Mike Tyson, what he does is two-dimensional. He's going to come at you, trying to knock you out. Now, you got to try and stay away from him, stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations, he has to make sure, I'm talking Jake Paul, make sure that he's not in the way of those punches, because Tyson's a real...
MMA fighter Sean Strickland harshly criticized Jake Paul, calling him a disgrace to this world for fighting an older Mike Tyson. Strickland expressed disbelief over the matchup and went as far as to say he might lose control if he encountered Jake on the street, showing his strong disapproval of the younger fighter's decision to challenge a boxing legend like Tyson.
Saw him working out the other day. He's 57 years young. He still got it. He still got it in his eyes. He still got it in the body.
Oh yeah, no, Tyson can throw a punch, he can take a punch, so, he's doing something that he's used.
On the other hand, Jake Paul spends most of his time making fun of Mike Tyson instead of actually training like a real boxer.
It's bullshit, man. It's, how old is Mike Tyson, 60?
57.
57. Jake Paul.
27.
You are a disgrace of a man. You are the epitome of weakness. You are the scum of the earth. The fact that you even have a platform or anything of that nature is a slight on society. You truly make me fucking disgusted. And if I ever encounter you in real life, I hope that I just don't lose my shit and go to prison.
On another occasion, Jake Paul trolled Mike Tyson by wearing a fake belly and mocked the former legend about his remarks on him.
Mike ain't doing this.
How bad do you want it, champ? What?
Mike ain't doing this, baby. Tyson doesn't stand a chance.
Jake Paul might be busy taunting Iron Mike, Tyson seems more focused and dedicated than ever in his training. His sparring partner reportedly struggles to keep up with Tyson's impressive speed and relentless series of punches.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, Mike Tyson shared that he is ready to fight Jake Paul right now. Tyson found it challenging to detail his full training regimen due to the variety of strength exercises involved, but he shared his enthusiasm and readiness for the fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul.
After the Roy Jones fight, we thought you were hanging up the gloves, but no, come back. Now, it's going down in less than, it's over a month with YouTuber Jake Paul. Talk to us about how your training has changed from the past to what you're doing now.
I'm just, it hasn't changed much. It's a fight I'm preparing for. I'm training a lot harder, and I'm just ready. It's hard to explain the training methods and stuff. I'm just ready to fight.
While sparring with his trainer, Jake Paul brutally knocked him out with a body shot and declared that Tyson shouldn't charge him like that. Both fighters constantly engage in a series of battles using videos before the fight.
Don't charge at me, Tyson.
Mike Tyson announced that he's training intensely by boxing 6 to 7 rounds daily, combined with a variety of strength and conditioning exercises. His responses reflect a high level of clarity and readiness, showing his commitment and energy to take on a younger opponent.
What kind of conditioning and training are you focusing on to make sure you're as explosive as you've ever been?
The same thing. I do 10 rounds on the assault bike. I box 6 to 7 rounds a day. Do my body exercises. It's just extreme work, but the only difference is I do it 3 times a day.
Jake Paul has stated firmly that he wants Mike Tyson as his opponent or no one else. Concerns had arisen about whether their anticipated November 15th showdown might be canceled, especially with questions surrounding the boxing legend's health. Earlier in the summer, Tyson had to delay the fight on his doctor's orders after experiencing nausea on a flight, causing disappointment among fans who hope the 57-year-old won't reschedule again. Paul reassured the fans, sharing that Tyson is having a productive training camp and will be in the best of shape ahead of their bout.
You know, it's Mike Tyson or nothing, but first and foremost, he's healthy and feeling amazing and doing great in camp. And so, you know, just being weeks away, I don't see anything going wrong, and November 15th is a go.
Mike Tyson's workouts and peak physical condition could put even a young teenager to shame.
Keep it coming. 12. 3 more. 3 more. 1. You do 1 more. Yep. You just drop it back. Let it go. Yep. 4. Okay, give me 10 more. 1, 2.
At their first press conference, Mike Tyson showed a serious, focused demeanor and avoided playing along with Jake Paul's playful antics or posing for the cameras. Tyson's no-nonsense attitude emphasized his commitment to the fight, making it clear he wasn't interested in engaging with Paul's acting.
The ultimate disruptor, taking on the baddest man on the planet. July 20th, AT&T Stadium, Arlington.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul shared a slightly intense face-off at their press conference, reflecting a mutual respect between the fighters. The focused interaction highlighted both Tyson's legendary reputation and Paul's ambition, setting a serious tone for their upcoming match. Additionally, Jake Paul shared that he brought the deal to fight with a contract from Netflix for Mike Tyson. Paul shared these thoughts as he belittled Mike Tyson since he would have rotted in his home had it not been for Paul's generosity.
What does it say about what you've been able to build?
I brought this deal to this old ass.
Former boxer Joe Egan reminisced about his sparring sessions with a young Mike Tyson, highlighting the incredible strength and speed Tyson showcased during that time. Egan emphasized that Tyson's legacy is rooted in these impressive qualities, sharing these reflections as Tyson prepares for his upcoming fight against the younger YouTuber.
But I was so relaxed. Next when I look into the ring, and Mike's pacing the ring with his shirt off. His body, his physique was incredible. His biceps, his chest, his neck. incredible. I hadn't seen him stripped to the waist.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm thinking, that's not the same 17-year-old boy I met yesterday. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I ran with this morning. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I sat next to on the minibus getting here.
Yeah.
Then Cuss pointed to one of the big men to get in. He was Knox Park out. I tell people, I say it all the time, I ruined a good pair of underpants at that moment in time. I shit myself. There's no way a 17-year-old should have that power. He knocked a couple more out. I got in, I got battered for 3 minutes, got out. A couple more, got in, then I was back in again. I'd done 6 minutes with him that day. But the madness in me, George, because I do believe fighters have to have a little bit of madness in them. You know, I really do, and it's not insulting any fighter, but I just believe that there's a bit of madness in us all to fight and to want to fight.
Yeah.
And I believe...
On one other occasion, Canelo Alvarez dismissed the Paul versus Tyson matchup and commented that these types of fights are not good for boxing. Alvarez, however, thought that Netflix being involved in boxing is a good thing, but not for these types of matches, as they are more for show.
Tyson, interest you, and how do you see that fight going down in July?
Not at all. Not at all.
Not really. Not even interested.
No, nothing.
Do you think it's good for boxing? Not good for boxing? No. A lot of people think that Netflix is good for boxing.
I think Netflix is good for boxing, but at that special fight, I think Netflix is doing something wrong there. I think Netflix being involved, yes, is good, but no in that kind of fights. I think it's more show than a fight.
Do you believe Mike Tyson has what it takes to defeat the YouTuber turned boxer? Can he meet the expectations set by his fans? We would love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe for more content like this.